Hello students, today I am here with third chapter of your book Honeydew, and the name of the chapter is Glimpses of the Past. So here past refers the history. Okay, actually this chapter is related to history, but no problem, we will read here in the this chapter in English. Okay, so before you read, here are some pictorial glimpses of the history of our country from 1757 to 1857. Okay, so the time period was 1757 to 1857. Okay, and these pictures and speech bubbles, these are called speech bubbles. Okay, in which in the जहाँ हमारे स्पीच लिखे होते हैं जिन बबल्स में ओके a speech are written there in bubbles, those are called speech bubbles, will help clarify your understanding of the conditions that led to the event known as the first war of independence in 1857. It is the famous war of independence. It was the very first war of independence in 1857. I know you all know about it. Okay, so you will know the main incidents, the main conditions of that time in India. Those led to the event of 1857 कि जो बन के जो मिल के सब कुछ 1857 का वॉर हो गया था उन सब इवेंट्स को मिलाकर. So we will know them in this chapter. So topic wise we will read, means kind of timeline. Okay, topic wise. So the first topic here is the martyrs. Martyrs, you know very well. Okay, so in this picture you can see that it is a function which held in Delhi, and a lady, you can say a singer, is singing a song, and the lyrics are, "Oh my countryman, let your eyes fill with tears as you recall the sacrifices of India's martyrs." So for your kind information students, this is the, these are the lyrics of a famous song of India, very famous song, and this lady is a very famous singer. So you have to recognize the lyrics. Actually this is the English translation. Okay, you have to tell me the Hindi lyrics in comment section and the name of the singer as well. Okay, so next, all the people are sitting here and they are recalling the martyrs of our country. Okay, here you can see. So topic 2. Okay, second topic, that is the company's conquests. The company matlab British East India Company. Okay, which were was doing business in India at that time. So the time period of these events is 1757 to 1849. Okay, so we will read about the company's conquests, the victory of company in India. Okay, so with its superior weapons, the British East India Company was extending its power in 18th century India. So 18th century की बात है. Now you know that 21st century is going on. So ये इंडिया की situation है 1765 में. You can see the map. The yellow color shows Indian princes. Okay, this yellow portion, the Indian princes were ruling over here, and this pink side, the pink part, is showing British territory. You can see that how small the portion was that time in 1765. It was just starting then. Okay, but what was the reason behind it? Why the foreigners, the Britishers came here and ruled over country? Because the Indian princes were short-sighted. They were not able to see the future, that what is going to happen in future time. Okay, in following years what is going to happen. They were short-sighted. Okay, they were not far-sighted. So they were fighting with each other. आपस में लड़ रहे हैं एक दूसरे से, enemy बन रहे हैं एक दूसरे के. And this king, this emperor or whatever, whoever, sorry, he is talking about his enemy. Okay, that upstart Raja Ba, that the proud Raja, call the English merchants, they will help me to defeat him. It means that he is asking the help from English merchants, that I want their help to defeat my enemy. Okay, and here it is written, sorry, You can see here down the picture that the people had no peace due to such constant fights. And when the kings of India were fighting with each other, with one another, so there was no peace. There were constant fights. तो पीस तो हो ही नहीं सकती अगर लगातार लड़ाइयाँ हो रही हैं तो, ठीक है. तो नेक्स्ट सीन्स की तरफ चलते हैं. So the rivalries, the rivalries between the Indian princes, it was very bad thing here that time in India, and it helped the East India Company, it helped the Britishers to fix their feet here in India, and easily, the power of Indian princes was decreasing day by day, one by one, एक के बाद करके दिन पे दिन उनकी जो पावर थी वो कम होती गई, ठीक है. बट देयर वॉज अ फार साइटेड रूलर फ्रॉम मैसूर एंड हिज नेम वॉज टीपू. ही वॉज वेरी ब्रेव. ओके, ही फॉट द ब्रिटिश टिल ही डाइड फाइटिंग. वो लड़ता रहा एंड एट लास्ट ही डाइड फाइटिंग. बट कहते हैं ना दैट एवरीथिंग हैज़ टू आस्पेक्ट्स. हर चीज़ के टू आस्पेक्ट्स होते हैं, पॉजिटिव एंड नेगेटिव. सो द पीपल ऑफ इंडिया वर द सेम. वो भी कुछ लोग थे जो इस चीज़ को अच्छा समझ रहे थे, द पीपल हु वर इन फेवर ऑफ दैट एंड सम वॉज अगेंस्ट दैट. ओके, सो लेट्स सी द रिएक्शंस ऑफ इंडियंस. ओके, so here in this picture you can see that how the people are talking about those things. One is saying, thank God there is peace in the country now, no more wars and no looting by thugs. The wars between Indian kings was over. उनके बीच में जो वॉर था वो ख़त्म हो चुका था. there was no war anymore. अब कुछ भी वॉर नहीं था. So the people were enjoying it. They were thanking God thank God that there is peace in the country and there is no more wars. Second one is saying, it is God who sent the British. Just see, can you imagine, students, that how fool the people were here in India that time. And third one is saying, our destiny is linked with them. Wow, very good. These people don't know the future at all. So, but aspect, some people were smelling that something is going to happen very bad. So these people are talking that the white man has killed or dethroned our kings. कि देखो ये लोग कुछ है जो बात कर रहे हैं, जो स्मेल कर रहे हैं कि अच्छा नहीं हो रहा है. They are saying that these white people, they are killing and dethroning our kings, कि वो हमारे लोगों को मार रहे हैं. Then second one is saying that some kings were not good, but after all they were of this land. They know that the kings were not good, but what the main thing is that they were from India, they were of this land, ठीक है. And you can see here that now we have become slaves of foreigners. They knew everything. They knew that we are becoming slaves of foreigners day by day, कि हम लोग उनके slaves बनते जा रहे हैं. They knew it. आगे देखते हैं. So it is third topic, and that is British rule. Okay, in last topic there was victory of them. Okay, वो कैसे कैसे जीत रहे थे. But here you can see the British rule, and the time period again it is 765 1836. Okay, so there were some religious leaders also in India, and they preached ideas like untouchability and child marriage. You can say that there was superstition in India that time. Untouchability and child marriage, जो कि बहुत बहुत बड़ी evils होती हैं, उनको preach करते थे, उनके बारे में बताते थे that you should do that like this. Okay, so here you can see a religious leader is preaching that anyone who crosses the seas loses his religion. कि जो भी क्रॉस करके जाएगा सी को, इसका मतलब है that he is spoiling his religion. Okay, so you can see the superstition. ऐसा कहीं होता है? Okay, another one is saying that all the misery in the world is due to women. How fool they are. Seriously, all the misery in the world is due to women. ये कह रहा है कि जो भी misery है world में, it is all because of women. So एक ऐसा भी time था, you can see students here in the scene. Actually the truth was that Indians had lost self-respect. There was no self-respect. The British scorned them. वो उनको इग्नोर कर रहे थे, उनका कोई रेस्पेक्ट नहीं थी इंडियंस के लिए. देखो इंडिया में ही आए थे वो लोग, यहाँ पर ही रूल कर रहे थे, बट दे डिड नॉट हैव सम रेस्पेक्ट फॉर इंडियंस. So you can see here a foreigner, a Britisher is saying that the natives are unworthy of trust, incapable of honesty. That I can't trust natives. Natives मतलब जो इंडिया के लोग हैं. That I can't trust them. They are incapable of honesty. वो लोग honest ही नहीं है. And you can see the Indian here is standing and how he is responding it. That true, you are right, Your Honor, but I am honest. That you are right. All the natives are unworthy of trust, but trust me, I am honest. Okay, so in next one you can see here that being merchants, the British wanted quick profits. यहाँ पर वो business कर रहे थे, it means they were merchants and they wanted quick profits. उनको quick profits चाहिए था. So they applied taxes, heavy taxes for farmers, and that's why the farmers abandoned their fields. उनको छोड़ना पड़ा, अपने fields छोड़ने पड़े because they were unable to pay heavy taxes. Okay, a farmer is saying here, but your men are taking all my crop. लेकिन आपके जो मतलब ले रहे हैं, मेरी सारी की सारी crop ले ली. But the Britisher is saying that you are still in arrears, that you are still in debt, कि तुम्हारे ऊपर अब भी मेरे पैसे बाकी हैं, and if you don't pay next week, I'll send you to jail. See, totally they were very cruel. Next में देखते हैं क्या होता है. In this scene, still the British invented other methods which gave them more profits. They were not satisfied here. यहाँ से भी उनका मन नहीं भरता. They were inventing other methods that how we will lead here, we will have more profits like this. Okay, so here the foreigners are talking, the Britishers are talking themselves, and they are saying that the goods manufactured in England should not have any import duty when brought into India. Means they were forcing heavy taxes to the farmers for taking their fields, their crops. But what was the mastermind was that the goods which will come from England, we will not apply any kind of import duty, means any kind of tax of that which will come to India. होता है ना जब एक कंट्री से दूसरी कंट्री में आता है कोई सामान, so the tax is called import duty. So they said that there should not be any kind of import duty on those goods which will manufacture in England and will come here in India. So the second one is saying that yeah, good idea. Actually the thing is that the East India Company's laws began to cripple Indian industries. अब मतलब जो सिचुएशन थी, जो कंडीशन थी उस टाइम की, वो बिल्कुल मिजरेबल हो चुकी थी. उसके बाद में क्या होता है, नाउ दे वर स्नैचिंग फील्ड्स, क्रॉप्स, एंड दे वर फोर्सिंग टैक्सेस टू द फार्मर्स एंड टू द पीपल ऑफ इंडिया. सो क्या होगा, इनएविटेबली फैमिन्स, मीन्स भुखमरी आ जाएगी. Between 1822 and 1836, 15 lakh Indians died of starvation. भूख से मरे हैं इतने लोग, 15 lakh Indians. Actually, the British policies ruined the expert artisans and their business. Okay, they were spoiling all the artisans, means होते हैं traders, and their business. They were spoiling everything here. So this is fourth topic, that is Ram Mohan Roy. You are well known about him, ठीक है? So Ram Mohan Roy, actually Raja was not his name, Raja was the title given to him later. Okay, but his real name was Ram Mohan Roy. So his time period means in the time period he was active, कि जिस time period में वो active थे, वो था 1772 1833, इस time period में वो active थे. So Ram Mohan Roy, a learned man from Bengal, understood what was wrong with the country. He got it, that what is happening with my country. So he said that let us not despise ourselves, that we should not hate ourselves. Actually, our ancient culture is great and we are capable of greater achievements. We can achieve, great things. We are capable enough. And firstly, what should we do? We must reform our society. Superstitions हैव बीन रूनिंग अस, कि जो सुपरस्टिशन है वो वही हमारी लाइफ को ख़राब कर रहे हैं, वही हमें बिल्कुल रून कर रहे हैं, मतलब कि सब कुछ वही सब ख़राब कर रहे हैं. सो वंस ही टोल्ड हिज वाइफ उमा वॉज द नेम ऑफ हिज वाइफ. जस्ट pay attention students, this is very very good thing. He said once that cows are of different colors but the color of the milk is the same. See, the deep thing is there, okay? बहुत ही deep बात बोली है एक, कि cows are of different colors. सब जो cows होती हैं अलग अलग colors की होती हैं, but the color of their milk, what they're producing, milk is of same color. That's why the different teachers have different opinions. डिफरेंट टीचर्स का मतलब होता है द टीचर्स फ्रॉम डिफरेंट रिलीजियंस, अलग अलग रिलीजियंस के टीचर्स, दे हैव डिफरेंट ओपिनियंस बट द एसेंस ऑफ एवरी रिलीजियन इज़ द सेम. बट जो कंक्लूजन है, जो मॉरल्स हैं ऑफ एवरी रिलीजियन इज़ द सेम, वो सब सेम है. ठीक है, टीचर कोई भी हो, किसी भी रिलीजियन से हो, दैट डजंट मैटर, ऑल द मॉरल्स आर द सेम. आगे देखते हैं. सो ही वॉज here you can say he was attracted by science and modern knowledge. So he said that knowledge should be practical and scientific. He was in the favor of science. ठीक है. And okay, we have to read from here. He started newspapers, but suspicious British stopped them in 1823. He started some newspapers, but the Britishers were suspicious about it. उनको doubt हो गया थोड़ा, and they stopped them in 1823. Okay, so once he crossed the seas, he broke the superstition. बोलते थे ना हमारे religious leaders जो थे that one should not cross the seas. Okay, he or she will spoil the religion. But he broke all the superstition and he crossed the seas and went to England to see what made the British powerful. So he went to England to see that what is the thing that is making the British powerful, कि क्या चीज़ है जो powerful बना रही है Britishers को. So there he told them, we accept you as rulers and you must accept us as subject. होते हैं ना, rulers होते हैं और subject होती है. जैसे कि king होता है, subject होते हैं, मतलब कि राजा होता है, प्रजा होती है, इस तरह से बोल रहे हैं. But you must remember the responsibility a ruler owes to his subject. ठीक है, we are accepting you as rulers और हम आपके subject हैं, ठीक है. बट यू शुड नो दैट रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी भी होती है एक रूलर की अपनी सब्जेक्ट के लिए. सो यू शुड नॉट फॉरगेट दैट. ओके, आगे देखते हैं. ओके, सो फिफ्थ टॉपिक, ऑपरेशन. हाउ द ब्रिटिशर्स oppressed Indians and the time period was 1765 to 1835. They continued to oppress Indians. In 1818, they passed an act and its name was Regulation 3rd. What was in this act? Under it, an Indian could be jailed without trial in a court. वो court में भी नहीं ले जाते थे, directly jail कर सकते थे किसी भी Indian को. Okay, and all the time, British officers were making big salaries and they were making fortunes in private business and looting Indians, mainly farmers, peasants. Okay, let's move forward. So by 1829, Britain was exporting a big part of goods, ठीक है, and its worth was 7 crore rupees. यहाँ पे एक्सपोर्ट करते थे वो अपना गुड्स ब्रिटेन से लाकर, और उसकी जो वर्थ थी, उसकी जो कीमत थी वो थी 7 करोड़ रुपीज़. वो इंडियंस को बेच रहे थे अपना सामान. मीन्स दे वर मेकिंग मनी. They fixed the business very well here. And the British prospered on the company's loot while Indian industries began to dry. वो यहाँ से बस लूट रहे थे, heavy taxes लगा रहे थे. They were applying heavy taxes on Indian farmers, traders. means they were looting the country. Okay, so here you can see an image of a person. Governor General Bentinck reported back home. When he went back his home, means in England, he reported there that the bones of cotton weavers are bleaching the plains of India. You know what the title he has given to cotton weavers, that the bones, ki they look like bones and they are working hard in plains of Indians, कि वो इंडिया के खेतों में काम कर रहे हैं and they look like bones. Who? Cotton weavers. आगे देखते हैं. Now it is sixth topic. Now sixth topic, that is dissatisfaction, and time period was 1835 to 1856. So now here we will talk about the education system that time. So education in India was mainly in Persian and Sanskrit. And in 1835, an Englishman, his name was Macaulay, suggested a change. And what was this change? He suggested that we should teach the natives, means we should teach the Indians through the English language. So he was the first person who talked about English language, who talked about just teaching the natives in English language here. And all the people agreed. So English education produced clerks to whom the British gave petty jobs under them. So when they applied English language in education system of India, so English education produced clerks. जो English पढ़ते थे लोग, means now they were able to speak in English. So they became clerks. And Britishers gave them job, petty jobs, means law jobs, okay, under them. Incidentally, it also produced a new generation of intellectuals. लेकिन देखो, Britishers took benefit that we will educate the Indians and we will make them work under us, कि हम उनको अपने अंडर काम कराएंगे. Okay, but इसका एक दूसरा aspect भी था. Incidentally, it also produced a new generation. एक new generation भी निकल कर आई थी of intellectuals. So here you can see some Indians are talking to each other that we must educate our brothers, कि हमें अपने भाई बहनों को, बच्चों को, सबको पढ़ाना चाहिए. We should, educate them and try to improve their material conditions. That after, means because of the education, they can improve their material condition. And the aim behind it was that for that we must convey our grievances to the British Parliament. They were thinking that after educating our brothers, we will be able to complain to the British Parliament about our sufferings, जो हम suffer कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर, we will be able to complain there. तो उनका जो motive था educate करने के पीछे ये भी था Indians का. आगे देखते हैं. So now here the main thing. Now just you see the map. Firstly, we saw a map when we were on the first page, on the very first page of this chapter. So there you could see the yellow part, okay? But here only you can see the pink part, the pink color everywhere. So by 1856, almost after a century, the British had conquered the whole of India. अब वो पूरा का पूरा मतलब जो देश था उस पर कब्जा कर चुके थे. You can see here yellow colored हमारे जो Indian states थे and pink color British area. सारा का सारा area उन्होंने अपने अंडर कर लिया था. Okay, so here in the scene you can see that some Indians are discussing something. So one is saying that our kings have become puppets and we have lost our old jobs. That हमारे kings तो सिर्फ puppets बन गए हैं. Puppets, do you understand? कठपुतली, जो कोई कहेगा वही करेंगे. ठीक है? Our kings have become puppets and we have lost our old jobs. Then second one is saying that and lands also. Lands भी तो हमने खो दी हैं. Lands भी नहीं रही है हमारे पास. Then another one is saying that they are converting our brothers. Means this was the scene also that time. The situation was that like they were converting the people, means any Hindu and any Muslim, they were converting them into Christians. ठीक है, उनको religion उनका convert करा रहे थे. So One person says that you only talk, बस तुम बातें ही करते रहना. Do something to drive them out. उनको बाहर भेजने के लिए कुछ तो करो एटलीस्ट. ठीक है. So you can see here that all the people in India were sick of them. बहुत परेशान हो चुके थे अब आकर. So here the sparks. चिंगारी कहाँ से लगी, शुरुआत कहाँ से हुई, okay, of the revolution. 1855 to 1857. Okay, this was the time period. So जो taxes थे, Britishers were applying heavy taxes to farmers and peasants. So because of the taxes, because of the heavy taxes, the condition of peasants and farmers was miserable. बिल्कुल miserable condition हो चुकी थी उन लोगों की. And in Bengal, there were Santals who had lost their lands under new land rules. You know, Britishers made some new rules of land, and because of it, the Santals, एक group था, एक tribals था आपस में, तो उन्होंने उनकी लैंड चली गई थी इस चक्कर में. सो दे बिकेम डेस्परेट, वो बहुत डेस्परेट हो चुके थे. एंड इन 1855 दे रोज इन रिबेलियन, उन्होंने रिबेलियन कर दिया वहाँ पर, एंड मैसेकर्ड यूरोपियंस एंड देयर सपोर्टर्स अलाइक. ठीक है, यू कैन सी द सीन कि जब बहुत परेशान हो गए थे सब लोग, दे बिकेम डेस्परेट, तो उन्हें ये करना पड़ा, दे हैड टू डू इट बिकॉज द लैंड्स वर देयर, सब मतलब सब कुछ उन्हीं का था. बट इवन दैन द ब्रिटिशर्स वर कमिंग हियर एंड दे वर लूटिंग ऑल ऑफ दीज थिंग्स फ्रॉम इंडियंस. So here also in the scene you can see that discontent was brewing in the East India Company's army too. So some Indians were in East India Company's army also. तो उनके बीच में भी डिस्कंटेंट हो चुका था. One is saying that the white soldier gets huge pay, mansions to live in, and servants, कि उनको तो सब कुछ मिलता है. सोल्जर जो वाइट सोल्जर्स हैं, they get everything, huge pay, मतलब उनको पेमेंट ज़्यादा मिलता है, सैलरी ज़्यादा है, मेंशंस मिले हुए हैं, बड़े बड़े बंगलों मिले हुए हैं रहने के लिए, एंड सर्वेंट्स ऑल्सो. While the second one says that while we get a pittance and स्लो प्रमोशंस, जबकि हमें तो वो सैलरी भी इस तरह देते हैं जैसे दान में देते हैं. पिटेंस का मतलब होता है दान में देना. एंड स्लो प्रमोशंस. देन सेकेंड वन सेज दैट द अंग्रेज आस्क्ड अस टू क्रॉस द सी विच इज अगेंस्ट आवर रिलीजियन. हु इज द टोपी वाला टू एबॉलिश आवर एज ओल्ड कस्टम्स. सो he is showing his anger that these people, these Britishers, are saying us to cross the sea. They wanted them to go to England, okay, but it was against the religion. So he is saying that who is the टोपी वाला, कि कौन है ये टोपी वाले, who will abolish our age old customs, जो हमारे इतने पुराने customs को भी खराब करेंगे. So this person is thinking that we must drive out the अंग्रेज, हमें उन लोगों को बाहर निकालना चाहिए. ठीक है. So here in the scene, so Sepoy Mangal Pandey attacked the adjutant of his regiment and was executed. Okay, and thousands of other sepoys revolted. जो अलग सिपाही थे, they revolted and they were stripped of their uniforms, humiliated and put in irons. Irons का मतलब उनको जेल में रखा गया. So you found here something that एक सिपाही था मंगल पांडे attacked the adjutant. उन्होंने रेजिमेंट पर अटैक कर दिया था and was executed, लेकिन उसको मार दिया गया था. Okay, so यहाँ पर देखते हैं. So few Englishmen had care to understand Indian customs or the people's mind. Means no Englishman. Few का मतलब होता है यहाँ पर कि no one. Okay, no Englishman had care to understand people's mind, Indians' mind. कोई भी नहीं समझता था, not their feelings, not their customs, कुछ भी नहीं. So here some, religious man are talking. Oh, proud Brahmin soldiers, do you know that the grease on the bullet you have to bite is made of from the fat of cows and pigs? So you know what happened actually? The Britishers produced the Indian soldiers, means who were working under the British army. So they provided them some weapons, some guns, bullets. Okay, and there was something like a grease. There was a thing like grease. उसको मुंह से खोलना पड़ता था. Okay, and that was made of from the fat of cows and pigs. And you know very well that cow is, considered as a mother in India. Okay, so this person is saying to Brahmin soldiers that you are very proud that you are a Brahmin, but do you know that the grease you are on the bullet you are biting, it is made from the fat of cows and pigs. Do you know? So this one is saying this, what? He was shocked. And then second one is saying that the white man has deceived us too. उन्होंने हमें भी धोखा दिया है. Okay, so soon what happened? Now they all were very angry because it was against the religion. So soon chapatis were sent from village to village to tell the people that their emperor would want their services. Means what they did, they just took it like a formula to spread over village to village. They sent chapatis from this village to that village as a symbol of, that we want your service, that the emperor want your service in the war, in the rebellion against Britishers. So the people were saying that yes, all my village man will be ready. And similarly, lotus flowers circulated among Indian soldiers. Indian soldiers को lotus flowers बांटे गए, उनको circulate किए गए, death to the foreigner. So now they all were united against Britishers कि हम उनको यहाँ से भेज देंगे. And the one second. The masses gave all help and shelter to the patriots. तो patriots को सब shelter दे रहे थे, उनको help दे रहे थे. सब लोग एक साथ थे इस time. They all were united. और कहते हैं ना, unity has strength. Okay. So here 8th topic, that is revolt. अब revolt का time आ चुका था. So then there was a violent outbreak at Meerut. Meerut is a city in Uttar Pradesh and it is near my hometown. Okay, so the revolt started at Meerut. The sepoys marched to Delhi. तो जो भी sepoys थे, जो भी सब सिपाही थे, वो उन्होंने march किया दिल्ली तक. And they went to Bahadur Shah Jafar, was the last Mughal emperor that time in Delhi. So उन्होंने सब ने अपना leader जो war का, revolution का, rebellion का जो leader था, उनको बना लिया. तो वो सब उनके पास जाते हैं, उनकी praise में बोलते हैं that long live Emperor Bahadur Shah. So you can see they all were ready to fight. And the rebellion spread wider. बहुत फैल गया. Many landlords had lost their lands because of the British policies and they were sore. मतलब वो वो angry थे बहुत ज़्यादा that the Britishers had taken our lands and everything. So they were angry and they all are talking, the white man's rule must end. Yes, we will help you. All the people were cooperating each other. It was a big gang, we can say. So the last topic, that is the fight for freedom. Now it is in last phase. Okay, so 1857, it was a time of outbreak of the rebellion. So many former rulers, जो पहले rulers होते थे, like Begum Hazrat Mahal of Lucknow, were bitter. Means बहुत सारे जो rulers थे वो bitter हो चुके थे. They were angry because the Britishers had taken their kingdom. Okay, so Begum Hazrat Mahal of Lucknow was sore also, was bitter, and the white man has taken away my kingdom and I have to revenge कि मुझे बदला लेना है. And they joined the upsurge against the foreigner. तो उन्होंने भी इस upsurge को join कर लिया. Popular leaders like Maulvi Ahmadullah of Faizabad, so ये Faizabad से थे, told the people that rise brothers, rise, the Angrez is ruining our land, we have to unite and we have to fight against them. The people rose everywhere in Bareilly, Kanpur and Allahabad, everywhere. So here Azimullah Khan told Tatya Tope that we should have Peshwa Nana Sahib as our leader in this war of independence. I am sure that you all have heard these names, very famous names. ओके, सो नाना साहब वाज फ्रॉम कानपुर. तो ये वो सब भी यूनाइट हो गए थे उन सब चीज़ों में. एंड the patriots pounced upon the British and fought pitched battles all over North India. ये मेनली नॉर्थ इंडिया में ही रहा है ये जो रिबेलियन था. सो हियर यू कैन सी दैट 80-year-old कुंवर सिंह ऑफ बिहार, ये बिहार से थे कुंवर सिंह, 80 years old, received a bullet in his wrist. ओके, उनकी रिस्ट में एक बुलेट लगी थी. एंड देन ही सेड दैट मदर गंगा दिस इज़ माई लास्ट ऑफरिंग टू यू, कि मदर गंगा दिस इज़ माई लास्ट ऑफरिंग, ये मेरी लास्ट आहुति है आपको. ओके, सो दिस वॉज द दीज वर सम ग्लिम्पसेस ऑफ द पास्ट फ्रॉम हिस्ट्री. ओके, फ्रीडम मूवमेंट से लिए गए हैं. आई होप यू गॉट many points about that. So I hope you understood it very well. Now, all the best students and have a good day.